When you buy a box of Girl Scout cookies, you're helping a girl spend a week at camp. Or giving her the chance to feel part of a team. You're helping her learn a new skill and share the fun. Taking orders and delivering a product helps Girl Scouts develop responsibility.
Bought you your cookies. Thank you.
So when you buy Girl Scout cookies, you're investing in the future through a girl.
And you're getting a great box of cookies.
For the latest on health, beauty, fashion, and celebrities, watch Alive and Well, the show that keeps up with you and today's lifestyle. Today at 1.
Bing bong, knock knock, hey daddy do. Bing bong, tick tock, bebop boom. Flip flop, up, be my moo. Boppity boppity, romper room. Hey diddle 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 dum diddy doo. You be a doobie, ooh ooh ooh. Ding dong, knock knock, hey daddy do. Tip tap, pitter pat, granny cat too. Rooty toot, kimble, loopy loo. Boppity boppity, romper room. Romper room and friends.
Good morning, Romper Room friends. And how are you today? You feeling all right at your house? Everybody at home's okay. How's everybody here today? That's good. What's the matter? No answer. How are you today?
Good.
Oh, thank you, Danielle. I was beginning to worry that you didn't feel well. Are you all right? Janique, how are you today? You all right? You look wonderful. Larry, how are you today? You okay? Lori, you okay? How about it, Mikey? You all right? I was beginning to worry. No one would answer me. Do you like Wiggly Will? We're going to play with Wiggly Will today. We're going to play with our obstacle course. We're going to play Look and See. I'm going to read the story of Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs to you. Have you ever heard that story? Snow White and the 7 little friends and the mean stepmother. Ooh, the witch. And number jumps. And we're going to play with our posture baskets. We're going to talk about power today and how the energy gets to your house. And we're going to play Keeping the Beat. But first, what does Wiggly Will like us to do? Wiggle. You like to wiggle? Somebody wiggle your nose. Can you wiggle your nose? Wiggle your feet. Wiggle your arms. Wiggle both hands. That's it. Mikey, get your hands out of your pocket. How about your knees? Wiggle your knees. Can you wiggle your body? How about your shoulders? Wiggle your ears. Gotta touch them to wiggle them, don't you, Danielle? That's it. How about your hair? Can you wiggle your hair? You gonna wiggle it? You gotta touch your hair to wiggle it too? How about your toes? Can you wiggle your toes? How about everything? Wiggle everything. Wiggle your hands. Wiggle your feet. Wiggle your bottoms. Wiggle your shoulders. Come on, Mikey. Wiggle your shoulders. Wiggle your bottom. Wiggle your knees. Wiggle your nose. Wiggle your hair. Wiggle your mouth. What's so funny? I don't understand why you think anything funny about this. I'm just wiggling. It's a good exercise for your cheeks, you know? Gets rid of the wrinkles. Miss Molly doesn't want to get any wrinkles. Like your chin. Look at your chin. Another exercise. Gets rid of the double chin. You go good. Become silly. Just a little bit. Wiggle your tummy. Wiggle your bottom. How about a kiss from Wiggly Will? That was a little kiss, Wiggly. Now Wiggly's going to take a nap. Let's say goodnight, Wiggly. Night, Wiggly. Pleasant dreams. Well, I'll tell you, Wiggly Will sure does go to bed early in the day, doesn't he? Now, Larry, I promised you something, didn't I? You go get the flag. Everyone else come and stand next to me, please, or in front of me, near me. And Ricky, I said you could be the honor guard, so you stand next to Larry. Larry, you come right here. Put the flag in your left hand. Put your right hand down at your side. Your right hand goes over your heart. Good for you. Everybody else, let me see it. Good for you, Danielle. Right hand. Good for you. Right hand. Close. Very good. Good guess. Look at your right hands. There you go. put your right hand over your heart at your house, look at the flag and say, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Larry. Can you put the flag back, please? Kimball is very upset. In fact, he's a little frightened. I don't think there's really anything for him to be afraid of, though. I bet Granny Cat can help him. Let's watch.
No, please, please help me. Oh, please, I'm so scared. I've never flown before. I don't know what to do if the plane should break or something. Oh, please help me. Why am I doing this? Oh, please, please.
Kimball, why all the rabbit's feet?
Oh, Granny, these are my good luck charms. I've never flown in a plane before, and I figured I need all the help I can get. You see, this is my lucky rock, these are my lucky rabbit's feet, this is my lucky scarecrow, this is my lucky worm, that's my lucky crayon, there's my lucky doobie sticker, here's my lucky spider over here.
Oh, yes?
Well, I'm afraid to fly in the plane, Granny.
Oh, Kimball, that's ridiculous. People fly hundreds and thousands of miles every day without a bit of trouble. Why, did you know that flying is actually safer than driving?
Really?
Yes, now don't be silly.
Ooh, gee. Well, Granny, would you give my good luck charms to my cousin Louie, please, when you see him?
Of course.
You see, he drives every day, and I think he needs these more than I do.
All right, Kimball, I'll see that he gets them.
Okay, you can keep one for yourself.
Kimball, you're
Yes?
stalling.
I know. I don't want to go.
Why not?
Granny, I miss you already.
Oh, that's very sweet, Kimball. Now, Kimball,
Yes?
we'll all be here for you when you get back. And we'll all still love you the same. Maybe a little bit more.
A little more?
Of course. There's an old saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Really? Oh, good.
We won't miss you, Kimball.
But Granny, if I go away, then you'll miss me, and you'll be sad, and I don't want to make you sad, and I better not go.
Oh, Kimball, we'll be fine. We all have ourselves, and that keeps us from being lonely.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, gee, Granny, that's right. You're so smart.
Oh, thank you, Kimball. Have a nice trip. Bye. Have a nice trip.
I will.
Oh, I do miss Kimball already. A little.
Romper and friends will return after these messages.
A trashy schoolyard's got no class. Give a hoot. Don't pollute. We'll keep America looking good. Hoo, hoo.
Researchers have discovered that children start learning from birth through play. At Gymboree, infants and toddlers 3 months to 4 years jump, slide, tumble, crawl, explore their movement ability, and develop confidence on safe, colorful equipment designed just for them.
New friends for both of us.
Special parenting moments. We have such a great time.
Gymboree has locations throughout this area. Check the white pages or call information for the Gymboree nearest you. Gymboree, it's a very special place to be.
Solar Pac-Man cereal! That lets soap shopping! Who's gonna help us now?
Me, Super Pac-Man. Now this crispy corn cereal has Pac-Man marshmallows and big new Super Pac-Man marshmallows like me, the biggest ghost shopper of all. Ghost shoppers.
I'm a ghost shopper too!
It's Pac-Man.
A jumping good part of a nutritious breakfast with me.
And me, Super Pac-Man.
We now return to Romper and Friends.
Friends at home, we have our obstacle course ready. At your house, you probably don't have the same kinds of things that we have, but why don't you ask a grown-up what you can use? Maybe you can use a pillow and a block. Pretend you have something to crawl under. Are you ready, Brian? Yes. Can you crawl through this tunnel? Crawl under the rope. That's it. Hop over that balance beam. Good for you. Now crawl across the tires. You missed the tire. That's it. Very good. And now you get in line behind Kevin and you're all set. Are you ready, Matthew? See if you can crawl through this tunnel. Whoops, did I wiggle it too fast? I'm sorry. Over the balance beam. Across the tire. Good for you. There you go. Under the rope. Over the balance beam. And across the tire. That's it. Get a try. Whoa, wiggle, 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 wiggle. That's it. Over the balance beam and across the tire. Go ahead, Heather. Is that your right space in line? Is that where you were? I think you were back right in front of Jonique. There you go. Now behind Matthew, you'll get another turn. Very good, Heather. Go ahead, Lori. That's it. Watch the rope. Don't let the rope touch you. Go ahead, Danielle. That's it. Ready, Mike? Ooh, so fast. That's it. Over the tunnel. Go ahead, Ricky. What happened? You're supposed to crawl through the tunnel. What happened? He's stuck. How'd you get stuck? How'd that happen? What do I do now? Brent, did I do that? Did you see me do that? You did? Oh, all right. I'll put it down then. There you go. Go ahead, Ricky. Come on, Larry. Larry? 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 Oh! Why didn't you say something? What happened? You're stuck. I didn't do that. Go ahead. All right. Good hop. Why don't you move behind the tire so that Larry can have a chance to crawl through it? Everybody's walking through the tire. Poor Larry hasn't even had a chance to try it once. That's it. You move back a little. You'll all have room. Go ahead. Where's your brother? Where is he? Yoo-hoo! Knock, knock. Who's there? Why didn't you stand? There you go. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Hello. Okay. Okay. Hello. Oops. Watch your head. Sorry. Under the rope. Are you going to have tea in there? She's just sitting there. She's going to have a cup of tea. You going to have a cup of tea? A tea party. We could all join her and have a tea party in there. Could we fit? No, never happened. There you go. How'd you get back in there? Go back to your place in line. Up, 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 up. Kevin, back to where you were in line. Good man. Hello, Heather. How are you? Yeah? You having a good time? You want out of there? Okay, I could probably arrange that. Now, you know what we need to do. What do you do when you're finished playing with something? You put it away. So we'll put the tunnel away, and we'll... How did you get in there? I thought I was going to put the tunnel away. Everybody, excuse me for one moment while I put this against the wall. Can you help me by someone bringing me the tire, please? Thank you. Just one. Just one. All right. Good for you. You were very good helpers. Now let go, please. Thank you. Put that right there. Oh, thank you, Brian. I'll put those in there. Thank you, Danielle. Now, why don't you all sit down right here? Not too close, because I want you all to be able to see. Stay on the rope. Kevin and Michael, come on over here. Do you know how to play look and see at your house? Yeah. Sure you do. Sure you do. Can you tell me what we have on this board? Hey, Jared, you want to come and play look and see with us? Jared! Jared! No luck. Everybody tell me, what is this? That's a P. An uppercase P and a lowercase P. What are these? Balloons! Lots of different colored balloons. Ooh, I like balloons. What's that?
A lion.
It's a lion. What is that? That's a rainstorm. That looks like a very large rainstorm, doesn't it? Wow. What is that?
A hammer.
If I had a hammer. That's a hammer. That's right. And what is that?
A car.
That's a very old car, isn't it? That's an old car. All right. Do you know where all of these pictures are?
Yeah.
You sure? You're positive. You're absolutely sure. All right. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. No peeking. No peeking. 1, 2, 3. Look and see. What did I take away? What was there? The balloons. What was here? The rain. What was here? Very good. Close your eyes. No peeking. Keep your eyes closed. No peek. I see you peeking. Thank you, Jimmy. No peeking. Keep those eyes closed. Keep those eyes closed. 1, 2, 3. Look and see. What was here? The P, the uppercase P, and the lowercase P. Sure. Where was it? Over here? Now, wait a minute. For 1 second, what was here? Now, isn't that right? Sure, the balloons were in the middle. I haven't fooled you yet. You're ready for me to change it already. What was here? The rainstorm? Right. And what was here? The car? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. No. Very good. Close your eyes. Nope, don't hurt yourself when you close your eyes. I didn't say slap yourself in the face. I said cover your eyes. Cover your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Look and see. Everything's gone. What's the first thing we looked at? The P's? Right, the P's. What was the second? Oh, the balloon. Yeah, that's right. The balloon was the first thing we looked at. No? P? What? That's a crooked P. What's next? What was here? The rainstorm. What was here? The hammer. And very good. You have very good memories. I couldn't even trick you for a minute, could I? No? Very good. You know what we're going to do when we come back to Romper? We're going to have some more fun. Play catch and throw, read a story.
Romper and friends will return after these messages.
Grimace, here's some happy news about McDonald's Happy Meal.
Now, instead of a hamburger, you can get
A chicken McNugget
With regular fries and regular soft drink.
Oh, boy, they should be on the front page.
They already are.
Ronald McDonald, you stick right there.
In every McDonald's Sticker Club Happy Meal you buy, you can get one of 5 different kinds of stickers, like puppy stickers or scented.
I want strawberries.
Sticker Club Happy Meal boxes at participating McDonald's.
Okay, let's try it again. Chuck, just too tired. That's because you didn't have a good breakfast like I did. At Cheerios breakfast.
When you fuel up with a nutritious breakfast like this one with tasty low-sugar Cheerios, those O's will help keep you on your toes.
Here you go, Chuck.
You're on your toes with Cheerios.
We now return to Romper and Friends.
Friends at home, we've got our, what do you call these, catcher's baskets? I haven't quite figured out what to call this yet, but you're going to catch the ball in the basket. At your house, maybe you could use a basket or a shoebox. Was this for me, Heather? Here you go. Put your basket out. Put your basket out. Oh, I'm going to stand over there and I'll throw it to you. Hold on a second, Jen. No, hang on a second. I'm going to throw it to Heather. Ooh, that was close. What you have to do when you're going to catch these is you have to watch the ball go into the basket. Your house, you could, if you don't have a ball like we do, you could use a rolled-up sock. Use your imagination. See what you can use. But watch the ball go into the basket. Good catch, Heather. And make sure that your partner is ready. So I look at Larry and say, are you ready, Larry? Are you sure? Here it comes. Good catch. Now, the other thing you need to remember is good catch, Tanya. Turn around, Mikey, and get ready to catch it. The other thing to remember is when the ball comes towards you, you may want to move your hand down so it doesn't bounce out of the basket. Oh, Mikey, 2 catches in a row. Good for you. Let me see you throw it to Tanya. Almost. Good catch, Heather. All right, Shanique. 2 for 2. 3 for 3. Oh, 3 for 4. Those are pretty good odds. That's pretty good. Let me see you try it again. Yeah, Ricky caught it once. You don't have to worry about being able to catch it all the time. If you don't have a friend to catch it with at your house, you can do it by yourself like I'm doing. Throw it in the air and practice catching it. Throw it straight up and practice catching it. Oh, too difficult. I tried to get fancy. You going to throw it to me, Mikey? All right, good toss. Turn around and see if you can catch Tanya's. Good catch, Larry. Oh, almost. You know what you need to do, Ricky? When the ball's coming towards you, you move your hand down as it goes in. That way it doesn't bounce out. See? Move your hand down. Whoa, that was quite a throw, Heather. Oh, almost, Tanya. You just have to move your hand down. Just have to move your hand down. Do you think that you could all come and put your baskets away, please? Very good. Do you like stories? Do you like fairy tales? You know, sometimes you may know a fairy tale, and you say, oh, I know that story, but isn't it fun to listen to it over and over again? Would you all sit down, please? Sit down, Heather. Do you know what this story is? What is this? What does that say? Anybody know? It's Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. They were her friends, weren't they? And a witch. And a nasty witch. But we know who wins in the end, don't we? Let's find out what happens. A long, long, long time ago in a far-off land, a young queen gave birth to a pretty dark-haired daughter. The king and queen named her Snow White because she was born on a beautiful wintry day. However, Snow White was still a little girl when her mother died, and the king was very lonely. Soon he married again, but his new wife was a cold and cruel woman. She was also strangely beautiful and spent many hours alone in the high tower room admiring herself in the mirror. You know what that's called? It's called being vain. Are all stepmothers like that? No, they're usually very, very nice. This is a very unusual situation here. Let's see what happens. She shouted at the servants and she snapped at Snow White, and she didn't like Snow White at all. And the years went on, and Snow White grew more gentle and loving and more beautiful. And the king spent most of his days with his sweet little daughter. For then they were both happy. Watching them together, the wicked queen's jealousy of Snow White turned to hatred. She's not a very nice person, is she? She spent more and more time alone in her tower room practicing spiteful spells. Each day she would stare at herself and say, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all?" And the mirror would come back and say, "You were the fairest, it is true, but Snow White is now lovelier than you." And that made the queen very, very angry. The wicked queen summoned a woodcutter who lived nearby in the forest and ordered him to take Snow White deep into the forest and kill her. And the woodcutter was a kind man, however, and he didn't like the new queen. The next day, he and Snow White set off for a walk. By evening, they had reached the thickest part of the forest, and Snow White was very tired. While she slept, the woodcutter crept away, leaving her unharmed. He was a nice man. He wouldn't hurt Snow White. When Snow White awoke to find herself alone and in a strange place, she was very frightened. Trying to find a path, she wandered until it was dark. Suddenly, very close to tears, she saw a light through the trees. In a few minutes, she was in front of a fat little cottage, quite unlike anything she had ever seen. Look at the little cottage. It's a tiny little cottage. Inside the cottage, it was warm and comfortable. Snow White explored the many rooms, hardly noticing how small they were. At last, she found what she had been looking for, a big, soft bed. Who lived in that house? Who, Heather? The 7 dwarfs. What Snow White didn't know was that the little house belonged to 7 strong dwarfs who had built it themselves. Each of the dwarfs had a long white beard, of which he was very proud. And because they all looked rather alike, each wore a different colored cap. And they worked all day in the mine far beneath the earth, carving the rock in their search for gold, silver, and crystal, and for the sheer dwarfish love of mining and cutting snow. They were stoned. They were very happy little dwarfs. Having done their day's work, a dwarf starts very early and finishes after dark. They returned home over the hill. Who were they going to find? Snow White! The sound of their merry chattering woke Snow White, who thought for a moment she must still be dreaming when she saw the 7 puzzled little men staring at her. And she started to explain her story. And the dwarfs were very, very nice, so they told her that she could stay. And she helped them by cooking and cleaning for them. She was very happy, but she still missed her father. Beyond the forest, the witch looked into her room in the castle, and again she asked her mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all?" "Snow White is fairer still than you. Deep in the forest by their mines, with kindly dwarfs, good friends and true, her laughter rings, her beauty shines." What's the witch going to do now? The witch cast a spell on herself and turned her into an old woman. And she set off to the forest to find Snow White. What's going to happen? I don't know. Do you think Snow White will be able to defend herself? Will the dwarfs help her? Maybe we should find out later in Romper Room. All right? You think about it. You think about what you think is going to happen. I think Snow White will be all right, but we'll find out. But first, I wanted to ask you a question. Do you know the space shuttle's flying around up there now, isn't it? They're doing lots of experiments. Have you ever wondered why astronauts eat different foods than we do? Would you like to find out? Let's find out. Let's look.
How come astronauts don't eat the same things we do?
Actually, they eat about the same things, but in different forms. You see, there's no gravity in space, so soups and other liquids are put into squeeze tubes. Liquids in regular glass would float out and make an awful mess.
How come they can't eat with knives and forks like we do?
Well, with no gravity in space, a piece of roast beef wouldn't stay on a plate long enough to cut it. So astronauts often eat from special containers. The food itself is carefully chosen by doctors, so the astronauts will get the right variety of things to eat to help keep them strong and alert and healthy. Astronauts don't always have to eat out of containers, though. Some things, like thick puddings, can be eaten with a spoon.
I guess that's because pudding isn't so messy. Romper and friends will return after these messages.
Hey girls, look at Celia's new stroller. It must be the new Love Buggy stroller from Delta. Wow, look how easily Love Buggy folds with just a touch of the foot. And it unfolds just as easily. Its sturdy back folds down so my baby can really stretch out. It's very lightweight and compact, but I just love how quick and easy Love Buggy folds up, like magic. Don't be left in the dust, girls. Ask for it by name. The Love
Available
Buggy
at Caldor, Child World, Toys R Us.
With the heart at fine stores everywhere.
Did you hear? New Trix has lemon, orange, and now grape, too. Don't tell the rabbit.
Trix information?
One number.
Darling, don't tell the rabbit about the new Purple Pops in Trix.
It'll be our secret.
What secret?
New Trix is great, too. It's a great part of this complete breakfast. Don't tell the rabbit.
Grape? Grape! That's it!
Silly rabbit. New Trix is still for kids.
Don't tell me.
Coming from the farthest reaches of the universe to challenge the worst villains on Earth are the most powerful heroes ever in the battle of the Superpowers Collection. What's this? The dam's about to blow and take Robin with it? Who'll stop the Joker and Luther?
Aquaman!
Kenner's new Superpowers Collection. Figures with power action, each sold separately with its own mini-comic.
Aquaman's down!
Who can help now? A power ring, a power action punch.
Defuse the bomb!
Can this madness be stopped in time? You decide.
Can you count? Sure you can. Would you like to practice a little? And if you don't know how yet, it's a good time to practice. Jared's going to start it all off for us. Right, Jared? Hop on all those numbers. And everybody else, let's call out the numbers together. You ready? 1. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dynamite. Good for you. Go ahead back behind Heather and you can get another turn. Right there behind Heather. You don't want to? Okay. That's okay, Jared. Good man. Brian, you ready? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dynamite. You ready, Tanya? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Hey, Larry, we've talked about even and odd numbers in Romper Room. Do you know which one the even ones are? How about if I help you? 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. They are even numbers. Can you hop on just the even numbers for me? Let's call them out together. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Very good. Can you hop on the odd numbers? Those are the ones that Larry didn't jump on yet. See if we can figure out the odd numbers then. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Very good. So the even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. The odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And it keeps going like that. Even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So it goes on like that. But we'll just stick with the even and odd ones from 1 to 10. Can you hop on the even ones for me, Kevin? Let me see. 2, 2. Start on the 2. 4. Move back, everybody. Wait a minute, Kevin. Let's try this again. Come here. Come here, buddy. Where's the 2? 2. Hop on the 2. 2. Now step on the 4. What? That, not the 3. Just the 4. 4. Big steps. 6. Oops, not the 5. 6. 8. There you go. 10. No, not that 9. 10. That's it. Would you like to hop on the odd ones for me, Matthew? 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Move back. You're in the way. Oh, Brian, I'm terribly sorry. That was my fault. Are you all right? Yeah. I'm sorry. I pulled you too hard. I didn't mean to do that. Come here. Move back. That's it. Go ahead, Lori. Why don't you hop on all of them, 1 through 10. 1, 2. Everybody, let's count. 2. That's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Johnny, after you. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those were big leaps. Did everyone get a turn?
I did.
Have you had a turn, Michael? You've had a turn. Danielle, you haven't had a turn. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead, Heather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have you ever dreamt of going to the moon? Do you know it's been done? It's been done? There was a lunar lander that landed on the moon, and Granny and Up have gone to see it at the Air and Space Museum. Why don't we go with them?
Boing! Hi, Granny.
Hello, Up.
It sure is nice here at the Air and Space Museum in Washington. There's so many interesting things. Oh, like oh, wow! Granny, do you know what that is?
No.
That is the first spaceship that ever went to the moon.
Oh, you mean when Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin walked on the moon?
That's right. Boy, that's so interesting. Do you know how it works?
No.
Well, I do. They had a big spaceship on Earth, and they took off from the Earth and flew up to the moon. When they got near the moon, that part of the spaceship took off from the back, and it flew down to the moon with Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong in it.
Yes.
They left another guy in the first part of the spaceship. What was his name?
Oh, that was Mike Collins.
Mike Collins,
yes.
Right. Well, they called that part the Eagle. And when they landed on the moon, they said, "The Eagle has landed." Oh.
Up, do you know what else they said?
No, what?
When they stepped on the moon, they said, "One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind."
Oh, how beautiful.
Yes.
Anyway, they got out of the spaceship and they walked around on the moon and they looked for birds and animals and people, but they didn't find any. There was no air, no water, just a lot of rocks.
Oh.
But they brought back some of the rocks so we could study them on Earth. Yeah. Gee, that lunar lander, the Eagle, sure has big feet. Almost as big as Kimball's. They were so big because the soil on the moon is kind of sandy, and they didn't want the ship to sink or get stuck when it landed. Oh. Gee. You see that foil covering? It's a little bit like aluminum foil, isn't it? Well, that foil covering was to protect the spaceship from the heat and the cold that they found on the moon.
Oh.
Yeah. It's sort of like insulation in your house. Yeah. That spaceship took off from the moon, and it joined up with the part of the spaceship that was flying around the moon, and they flew back to Earth. And those 3 astronauts, Collins and Armstrong and Aldrin, were big heroes when they got back to Earth.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I remember that day like it was yesterday.
Oh, boy. This is so exciting here at the Air and Space Museum that I want to go back to Romper Room and tell all my friends about it.
Oh, yes.
Well, see you later. Woo!
Romper Room friends will return after these messages.
Researchers have discovered that children start learning from birth through play. At Gymboree, infants and toddlers 3 months to 4 years jump, slide, tumble, crawl, explore their movement ability and develop confidence on safe, colorful equipment designed just for them.
New friends for both of us.
Special parenting moments. We have such a great time.
Gymboree has locations throughout this area. Check the white pages or call information for the Gymboree nearest you. Gymboree, it's a very special place to be.
Just a kiss of golden honey on those little golden crayons. A kiss of golden honey makes you smile and wanna say, sweet like honey, graham crackers, crispy, crunchy all the way. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a golden graham day.
Tastes like crisp little honey graham crackers.
Part of this good, nutritious breakfast.
Just a kiss of golden honey makes you smile and wanna say, oh yeah, it's gonna be a golden graham day.
We now return to our balloon friends.
Hi, friends. Do you know what this is? What's this?
Light bulb.
A light bulb. When this light bulb is in a lamp, how does it light? How, Lori? Wow, that was a big answer. From the plant through the wires to the electricity. Very good, Lori. Electricity makes this light light. But how does the electricity get to your house? Well, we're going to find out. Remember our friend Louie the lightning bug? There he is. Louie's going to take us on a little trip to show us how the electricity gets to your house. And it starts at a power plant. Just like you said, this is a power plant. And at the power plant, that's where they make the electricity. They use either gas or coal to make the electricity. And sometimes they have a big furnace. See if Louie can show us the furnace. There's a furnace. And you see the fire? That's in the furnace and all that coal underneath. This one happens to use coal. From the furnace, it goes through what? Wires. Very good. See the wires? You ever see these towers along the road? Very, very tall towers with all the gym cracks on the top. Well, actually, those are the big things on the top are transformers. If you look back here, that's a transformer. The electricity goes through the wires up over the tower to the transformer, where it is transformed to the proper voltage to go to your house. Can you say voltage?
Voltage.
From the transformer, it then goes through the wires, either up in the air or under the ground, to the plug in your house, where the lamp is plugged in. Do you ever stick your fingers into a plug like that?
Yes.
No, never. No, Danielle, I'm very serious about that. Electricity can be very, very dangerous, and you never play with electricity. You let the grown-up at your house plug the plug into the wall, or if a grown-up says it's all right for you to unplug something, make sure they're there and they're helping you. Because electricity can be very dangerous. It can be very good for you because that way you have light and heat and water and all kinds of things in your house, but it's not anything to play with. So you make sure that you're careful with electricity. But now we know how the electricity gets to your house. It travels a long way, doesn't it? Sure does. We have a little power of our own, don't we? It's not electricity, but it's energy in our bodies, and we use that to exercise. How about grabbing your high steppers? Well, don't grab. That was a very poor choice of words. Why don't you take some high steppers at your house? If you don't have ones exactly like we do, maybe you could pretend by walking on your tippy toes. You need some help, Mikey. There you go. Now you have to stand up, though, buddy. That's it. And pull on those strings. Put your foot in there. That's it. Now step on this one and pull on those strings. You're doing great. You have to pull on the strings to walk, though. That's it. Pull on those strings. What's the matter, Danielle? Watch, Mikey. Look at me. I'm going to stand on the high steppers, and then I'm going to step off of them. Stand on the high steppers, pull on the strings, and walk. That's it. Now, Larry, you know, your strings are awfully short. Larry, may I have those high steppers? I think I can solve the problem between you two. These are longer, and you're a little taller. So you use these, And you use these, and I bet they'll be easier for you, Mikey. That's it. Now put the high steppers in front of your feet. Step on one, step on the other, pull on a string. You need a little help, Larry. You're stuck. I'll help. Wait, the other way. There you go. Hold them in front of you. What's the matter, Jenny? That's all right. You know, if you step off of them, that's all right. Step off of them and try again. That's right. You just step right back on them again. Let me see, Lori. Good for you. Very good. That's it. Step on them, pull on the string, and try to walk. If you step off, don't worry about it. You just try again. You need some help, Mike? Come here, buddy. Step on the high stepper. Keep it down on the ground. Put your arm down, now step up. I have you, I won't let you fall. Now pull on those strings. Really pull on those strings and take little steps. You don't have to take a big step. Take a little step. Take a littler step than that. Watch this. Woo! You let go of the string. I was going to move you out of Ricky's way and you let go of the string. Whoops. Step up. Now pull on those strings. Pull on those strings. Oh, you let go again. Okay. Hold on. Don't let go. That's it. There you go. All right, I'm going to let go. Hold on to those strings. Just take a little step. Good for you. That's it. Takes a little practice. You're not able to do it right away. What do you do when you're finished playing with something? Why don't you hand me your high steppers, please, and I'll put them away. Not again. What, you'd rather I leave them around for someone else to pick up? That's not very fair, is it? No, you put your things away so that the grown-up at your house doesn't have to work too hard. We're going to find out what's going to happen to Snow White. Where were we? Everybody sit down, please. Sit down right there, please. What happened now? The Wicked Witch turned herself into an old woman, and what did she do? She set off for Snow White's house with an apple. And Snow White was a very, very kind girl. And she answered the door, and the queen, dressed as the old woman, said, "Oh, can I come in?" And she let the queen sit down for a while, and then before she left, she said, "I have an apple for you." And what did Snow White do? She took the apple, and she ate it. And what happened? Although the dwarfs had warned Snow White about speaking to strangers, she was so pleased to see a new face that she allowed the witch into her cottage. And as she tried on a new velvet bodice, the Wicked Witch offered to tighten the laces and pulled them so tight that Snow White fainted. And then she bit the apple. I'll fix that in a minute. The dwarfs came home just in time to chase her away. See the dwarfs? They chased her away. And back at the castle, sure of her success this time, the witch was horrified to learn from the mirror that Snow White was still alive. That's when she filled the apple. That's when she filled the apple. And this time, Snow White was not well. So the dwarfs made a crystal box for her to lay in, hoping that someday someone would come to change the spell and get rid of the spell. And what happened? One day a prince came along, and the prince saw the crystal case. And the dwarfs came, and the crystal case was gone. The crystal case was broken, and Snow White was gone. And the prince had been troubled by dreams of a beautiful dark-haired imprisoned in crystal came seeking her. Seeing the face from his dreams, he was overcome with love with her and gently kissed her lips. The spell was broken. With a sharp crack, the box shattered and Snow White awoke. Seeing the color return to Snow White's cheek as she walked hand in hand with her prince, the dwarfs danced and hugged each other for joy. It was plain that a different kind of magic had filled both their hearts with love. Snow White and the prince delighted in each other's company, and their love and happiness grew day by day. Soon they were married, and in time they too had a pretty dark-haired daughter, whom they called Snow White. And the king came to live with them, for the wicked witch's spell over him was broken when she disappeared. He and his little granddaughter played the game Snow White had enjoyed when she was a child. But the happiest times were when Snow White's 7 little marvelous uncles came to visit. For then the palace was filled with the sounds of music and laughter, and evil and jealousy were quite forgotten. Isn't that nice? Nice to have a lot of like happy endings, don't you? Snow White lives happily ever after. I guess she won't talk to strangers anymore, will she? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Do you like to keep the beat? I do. When we come back to Romper Room, we're going to keep the beat. I bet you could do it with us. See you in a bit.
Romper Room friends will return after these messages.
Grimace, here's some happy news about McDonald's Happy Meal.
Now, instead of a hamburger, you can get
a chicken McNugget with regular fries and regular soft drink.
Oh, boy, they should be on the front page.
They already are.
Ronald McDonald, you stick right there.
In every McDonald's Sticker Club Happy Meal you buy, you can get one of 5 different kinds of stickers, like puppy stickers or scented.
I want strawberry.
Sticker Club Happy Meal boxes at participating McDonald's.
For 115 years, Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus has brought you the most unusual attractions ever seen. Jumbo, Gargantua the Great, the world's smallest man, the greatest wild animal trainer. Now, the greatest show on earth brings you the sensation of the ages, the living unicorn. Seeing is believing at Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. Tickets now at the Garden Box Office and Ticket World. Good seats available as late as showtime.
Darling, don't tell the rabbit that New Tricks has Purple Pops too.
It's a great part of this complete breakfast. Don't tell the rabbit about new grape.
Grape? That's it!
Silly rabbit, New Tricks is still for kids.
Don't tell me.
Wow, Care Bear cousins.
Now 2 of these great trading cards come free in every box of Tricks. You can trade them to collect a full set of Care Bear cousins.
I've got all 10.
Now free in specially marked boxes of Tricks.
I make your days bright.
I bring you sweet dreams.
I'll help you sleep tight.
We're Glow Friends. We love to play by day and glow at night.
Glow Cricket, are you afraid of shadows? Don't worry, Glowworm will chase them away.
Bedtime. Glow Friends. Love to play by day.
Night, Glowbug. Night, Glow Friends.
At night.
Glow Friends, each sold separately. Collect them all. From Hasbro Preschool.
We now return to Romper Room Friends.
Friends at home, can you clap your hands? Can you stomp your feet? Can you stomp your feet and clap your hands? Can you sing and dance it down the street with me? Come on, clap your hands. Do everything the song tells you and sing with me if you want. Just me and my body. Having some fun. What do? We jump in the air. We love to run. What do? Clap your hands. Stomp your feet. Sing and dance it down the street. Just me and my body keeping the beat. Listen to the beat. Listen to the beat. Listen to the beat. We're keeping the beat. Now just me and my body moving along. Can you say it with me? You ready? Here we go. Just me and my body moving along. Do you want to try? Just follow the song. What do? Clap your hands, stomp your feet, sing and dance it down the street. Just me and my body keeping the beat. Let me see your hands. Listen to the beat. Listen to the beat. Listen to the beat, we're keeping the beat. Me and my body keeping the beat. Me and my body keeping the beat. Me and my body keeping the beat. Listen to the beat, listen to the beat, listen to the beat. We're keeping the beat.
Romper and Friends will return after these messages.
Play Arena is a parent-child adventure where your child can crawl, climb, bounce, and slide. Play Arena has created a fun-filled program where your child can explore over 50 pieces of specially designed equipment and participate in planned activities that we call player size. Play Arena has inexpensive weekly sessions for children 3 months to 4 years. Register now at the location near you. For information on the free open house in your area, call Play Arena at 1-800-645-PLAY.
My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy. Wherever I go, he goes. My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy. I'll teach him everything that I know. My buddy and me, like the climb up a tree. My buddy and me, we're the best friends that could be. My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy and me.
My Buddy from Hasbro Preschool.
Coming from the farthest reaches of the universe to challenge the worst villains on Earth are the most powerful heroes ever in the battle of the Superpowers Collection. What's this? The dam's about to blow and take Robin with it? Who'll stop the Joker and Luthor?
Aquaman!
Kenner's new Superpowers Collection. Figures with power action, each sold separately with its own mini-comic.
Aquaman's down!
Who can help now? A power ring, a power action punch.
Defuse the bomb!
Can this madness be stopped in time? You decide.
We now return to Romper and Friends.
Hi, friends. Did you have a fun day today? I did. Did you have a fun day? Good. Right now, I'm going to see you in my magic mirror. Romper bumper, stomper boo, tell me, do. Magic mirror, tell me today, did all my friends have fun at play? All my friends had fun today. I see Pat, she's having a special day today, and so is Maureen. And Joanne's having a special day. And I see Amber's having a special day, and so is Natalie Rose. And I see David and Derek and Stacy. And there's Carly and Marky and Jared. And I see Tiffany and Gary and Jamal. And there's Kevin and Roy. And I see Mark and Marie and Billy. And there's William and Chris and Cookie and Bobby. And I see Joe and Susie and James and Hannah. And of course, friends, you know I see you. And Granny, Kimball, Up, Paddington, and Doobie and I will all see you again. Love you, friends. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Romper Room and Friends, featuring Molly McCloskey Barber, is directed by John Wolfe. Educational material for the How Come segment provided by General Mills. Portions of the preceding program were pre-recorded.
Ding dong, knock, knock, hey, nanny, doo. Tip, tap, pitter, pat, Granny Cat, too. Root-a-toot, Kimball, Zoom-de-loo. Boppity-stoppity, Romper Room and Friends.
This is News 9 Update.
Good morning.